All right, you made it and welcome. So we're just going to go through the process of creating our SSG account, which is Sincere Systems Group. So we'll get going here. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is come down here, click this button to create your account. Also, I have a bonus for my team here, which is my 10K Facebook group. So you can just watch this video to learn about that. And we're just going to start here by clicking this button. Okay, so click the button. You're going to come to this page here, and you're going to put in, I already have an account, of course, so it's telling me my username is Ball and Drew. You want to have your first name, your last name, create a username, can be anything you want, create a password, use an email that you can access because you have to verify your account. You're going to get an email from them saying, go verify your account. You're going to pick your country, and you're going to put in your phone number. You have to use your proper cell phone number because you have to hook up your Telegram bot to your cell phone, okay? And then the next thing you do is you look for your sponsor ID. This is my sponsor ID, okay? There's many people that you can join out there. Maybe someone else is using this video, so figure out what sponsor ID that person is. This is my sponsor ID here, guys. It has a 15 on the end of it. And your country, so then you choose your country there, okay? So one thing I want to talk about really quick here in this video, as of right now at the moment, guys, if you're a US citizen, you cannot create your account. I've had people join me from the US, and as soon as they fund, the system gets triggered. The system sends the funds back to the person's wallet. So just don't bother creating an account right now. They are in the makes of opening this thing up for the US. US is really strict for making money online. So as I was saying, the system does not accept US members right now because they just don't want any trouble from the US, right? Verify that you're 18 and then click on sign up, and you're going to have to verify your account through email, and then I'll see you on the login page. So once you verify your email, you might land on this page here. You're just going to come up here and click on personal account, and it's going to take you to the login page. Type in your username, your password, and then click enter here. It's going to log you into your account. So now we're going to go through the funding process. I've got to go to finance. Okay, so I'm going to be funding Bitcoin into here. And I'm going to fund, I got to see exactly how much I sent to the wallet because I'll just send everything that I have in this wallet here. 3150 because I got 3187 in there right now, but Bitcoin could drop a little bit. So I'll go 3150 in here, and then I've got the 77, and then I've got $100 in there. Yeah, so that put me roughly around $3,300. So 3150 is what I'm going for. 3150, add funds. Okay, and then I got to pick my currency. So I'm using Bitcoin. You see there's tons of cryptos you can use there. So I'm going to use Bitcoin. I'll click on continue. And so you guys see me doing this here. I highly recommend do not copy what I'm doing. Start with $100, okay, and actually copy what I did. Start with $100, test with $100, and then make your way up from there, okay? So there's a bit of a fee. Okay, so I got to do a little bit less of amount because that fee is more than what's in there. Okay, and then I've got to scan my code. All right, sent confirmation. So it's sending. Sincere Systems just gave me a notification here that I've sent $3,100 to it. Hopefully you guys could see that. Yep. And in that wallet, I have $33 left. Okay. Oh, there, boom, look at that. That was super fast, okay? So this was real time, guys. I did not edit that at all. So 3177 is in here because I had that $77 in commission. So what I'm going to do now is I'll do, so this will almost put me at $3,300 because I've got that 100 in there, and then I had the $77 in commissions that was sitting in there, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the investment page, okay? And guys, why I'm so excited about this is because this is going to put me here at this level here, which is I'm now getting 65%. So we're going to go here to this plan right here, and we'll get going, okay? So select plan. This is what I can do. I go 3177 minus 5%. So I'm doing 318. Anyways, whatever. Let's see this, okay? 361. Okay, so it's off by $17. that's fine. Anyways, the remainder will just sit in my available balance, and then what will happen is when I earn more, I can go and I can buy more with that. I could buy more of the 100 if I wanted to, okay? So that's that. Use my balance and go to replenish. Okay, and there it is right there. So now I'm at $3,110 in there, and then I've got that $17 sitting in that balance right there. So I'm going to start earning a lot more. And that's basically it, guys. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you funded your account now, and we can get going here with the earnings. I'm going to show you around the back office here just really quick. I'm going to show you the Telegram bot. I've obviously hooked up my, I've been working this account for about a month now, and I've hooked up my Telegram bot. So in your account, you'll see a Telegram logo right there. You want to click that, and that's how you hook up your Telegram bot. I'll just put a screenshot on my computer screen right now of an account that is not hooked up yet. So that's what your account will look like. You just want to click that, hook up your Telegram bot. So here's a basic overview of how everything works here, guys. What you can do, so this is what I recommend you do, is come over to my YouTube channel and just subscribe to my channel. Watch some of my videos that I've done. I've done about 70 videos on YouTube that are all about Sincere Systems, the orientation of the back office, how the compounding works, the calculator. We have a calculator that we've built for the team, how to get that calculator, how safe is the Sincere system? Is it a Ponzi scheme? All those kind of things, guys. I answer all these questions in these videos on YouTube. So you can come to my channel. I'll leave a link below this video to my YouTube channel. So you can come here and just, go over, you can just read what these videos are. And there's tons of content here, guys. You could sit here for 10 hours and watch videos if you wanted to, kind of thing. So if you are thinking any, questions and you're like, oh, I want to know this about the system or blah, 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 kind of thing like that. Also, you can reach out to me through Facebook and just send me a direct PM message. Ask me about the system questions that you might have. Okay. So let's get going here, guys. So this is your available balance. If you have any commissions that come in, they'll come to here. This is 100% withdrawable anytime. As soon as you make a commission, you can withdraw it. This is if you're sponsoring into the system. Also, when you go to make a withdrawal and you move your monthly income balance, which is your daily profit balance, will also come here. You can move this balance over to your available balance. I have videos online showing you how to do that. And every time I go and I compound inside the system, I do that. So, if you watch every third video I do, I normally do that. Okay. And then you have your investment plan over here. So my investment plan that I got going with, I just got going with a couple days ago there, was $5,769 that I put in here. What I highly recommend you do when you get started with your as I said before, is start with $100, okay, to test things out, and then decide hey, yeah, I want to get going in here. I want to put a 3,000 in, and get going with the calculator, guys. Make sure you get into that Facebook group, get the link to the calculator. Put your calculator on your Google Drive, and you can get an idea of, if, okay, I want to put $5,000 in here, what's that going to do for me, say, in 2 years from now? Okay, so if I compound for the next 2 years, what kind of income is that going to give you? And it gives you a really good idea of the possible outcome, guys. This data for the calculator, it's based off the data since 2018 to 2020. Earnings. So this is very, very, not 100% accurate, but it's very accurate outcome of what you could possibly create. Like here, you're compounding for 2 years. This is just the system compounding for you. You're not doing the manual compound, which I do and I talk about in my videos on YouTube. And this will create about $80,000 from a $5,000 startup in month number 25. Okay. With my manually compounding strategy, you can actually turn your second year results into your first year results. So I recommend get to my YouTube channel, guys, so you can understand what I'm talking about here. Next thing we'll move on to here is, these are just graphs, your daily earnings. You'll see yesterday's earnings was 1.2%, which is a very good day, guys. We don't see days like that too often. If you look here, you can see maybe once a week or so, we'll see a day like that. But on average, normal earnings are, about 0.35 to 0.50. Some days we'll see, this is real investment system, guys. It's not a Ponzi scheme. So some days you'll see 0.11 or so, but you just got to remember, You get days like that, you're going to get days like this that are over 1%, which is awesome. There's some trading history there. If you want to look, that's kind of the monthly trading history. The trading report that you've probably seen is over here. And if you're promoting, guys, this is one of the best things you can use to promote, because this is the trading data that goes back to 2018. You can see there's 2020 here. And look at the trades, guys. They're freaking amazing. You know, if you scroll all the way down here, there's 225 pages of data that you can go through. And if you scroll down to the bottom of there, it's going to take a little bit of time to load up. There we go. But if you scroll down to the bottom, you can see their trading history over the years and the average wins, average losses, long trades, short trades. You don't have to know anything about trading to use the system. They do it all for you. And the monthly, gains and averages, you can see that average is 15.50%, and that's what the calculator is based off, things like that, okay? So next thing here, this is where all the webinars are going to be under the news tab. So you're going to see all the webinars here, and they normally do about 1 to 2 to 3 webinars a week, okay? Events, this is where you're going to find all your events, and they've got one event coming up in, where is it, Dubai. The events are pretty pricey, guys, so I'd recommend get in here for like a year and then maybe think about going to your first event. So the investment page, this is one of the most important pages of the system, is the investment page. You've went through already, you understand about buying your plan, but I just want to go over, like, for instance, maybe you bought the $100 plan here. I want to go over, like, what does this 50-50 mean? What's the, all the way up here to 85-15? What does that stuff mean? We're going to go over a little bit about how this company works, okay? And if you watch this and you understand what I'm talking about, you'll actually see that, okay, it'll be right in front of you. This thing is not a Ponzi scheme. Just going off their trading data and stuff, guys, like that should be enough proof for you that, they invest in the Forex market. You're seeing earnings from, as I said before, 0.35 to, sometimes it's 1% even around there. On average, I would say like 0.50 maybe. If you were just to add up over a week, the average day is 0.50. You're in 5 days a week because it is based on the Forex market. The Forex market is open 5 days a week, okay? So here you go. If we look at this, so for instance, maybe you did the test run and you put in $100 into the system here, and your earnings would be a 50-50 split, okay? So why is it 50-50 split, guys? Is because that's how the system makes money. The system does team bonuses. The system puts on events. The system has offices around the world. The system employs about, I think it's 79 people or so that they employ. And once you get into our Telegram group, I'm just going to pull this up here really fast. So this is our Telegram here, the English chat. This is the Sincere Systems Telegram bot that's going to send you the info. I'll show you the guys that a little bit later on here. But there's our Telegram group there. And, once you get in here, guys, you get a feel for, other members in here. Very, very active. This is our English group. And, you can see pictures of their offices that they have. They even share pictures of their staff and stuff the odd time in here. So this is definitely something you want to follow. So let's move on here. Okay, so 50-50 split. What's this mean, guys? So I'm going to open up the calculator, and I'll just show you an example, because I think this is the best way to show people, is a visual example of what that means, a 50-50 split. And you can think of it this way, guys. Okay, so if I take the example of, say, $100 start, which I believe, guys, is a good place to start. It's a good thing to, it's a good thing to just test things out. So test things out with $100, get an idea for the earnings, get an idea of, maybe meeting some other members in our Facebook group through that Telegram chat, that kind of thing, asking them about their experiences, and then deciding, making an educated decision. Do I want to fund more into this thing, right? Do I want to take this on? Or maybe you're enjoying something else that you're doing better. So that's why I say, like, start with $100, get a feel for things, okay? Because that's what I did. I put in $100, and then I put in $3,000, and then I put in $2,000, and that put me at my $5,000 start when I started, okay? So here you go. Here I've put in a $100 example in this calculator. I'm doing 100% compounding, and the average earnings from our, where are we? Our report. Remember the report I brought up there of the trading report? The average earnings from that of the year from 2018 to 2020 on average is 15.50% earnings per month. Okay, so how does this work? So with $100, you're going to notice here the $100 you're earning 7.75, which is 50% of 15.50. 50-50. So where does that other 50% go? You're earning 50%. The company is earning 50%. So that's how this company makes money, guys. Okay, so you can think of it like this. Okay, so that might be a little discouraging and stuff like that when you're first getting started, because you're like, nah, I want all of the earnings. But think of, how does a traditional business work? A traditional business, like say Amazon, right, or Walmart, they'll go, the affiliate will come along, they'll sell a product, maybe a toothbrush or something on Amazon, right? The buyer will come along and buy that product, okay? The affiliate that sells that toothbrush to the buyer, do they keep 100% of the profit? No, they have to pay a seller's fee to Amazon. So Amazon is making money. So you can think of it that way, right? And then Amazon can go and pay their staff. They can, Jeff Bezos can go buy his new jet, things like that, right? So that's how this works, guys, is the system is actually making money, and they're showing you how they're making money right in the plan here, which is really good. And here's the thing, guys, is it encourages you to make your way up in the system. Like you saw my account there, I have over $5,000 in my account. So right now I'm sitting at a 70-30 split. So I'm making 70% of the 15.50% profits. The company's making 30% of that 15.50% profit. If I was to move all the way up here to the 50,000 level, which of course is one of my goals this year, then I would be making 85% of that 15.50% profit per month. The company would only be making 15% of that 15.50% per month. So now let's think of this as a business model. Of course, you understand now that's a business model. Let's think of it how the average mind of a human works is the average mind of a human, is it for them to come in here and get to this top level? No, it's not. So think of this now. How many people do you know out there that are millionaires? Okay? You probably can't count 10 millionaires that you personally know in your life that you can go up to them and shake their hand, okay? So think of this business as like this as well, okay? The majority of the member base is not going to be here. The majority of the member base is going to be here. So now you have an understanding of how successful this company is, right? Like you could name, probably easily, you could name 10 people that make over $10,000 a year, right? Very, very simple to do that. So the majority of the member base would be at these lower levels in the system. So the system is actually making huge amounts of funds off the majority of its members, okay? So that's how the system is very, very successful, and that's how it's lasted so long, guys, is that it's based off the Forex market, and they share their business plan, their business model with the members. And most fund-to-earn systems out there, guys, investment systems, they don't do that. They don't show you what they're doing. They don't show you where the funds are going and all that. So that's the number one reason why I really, really love the Sincere system. Okay, so let's move down here, guys. The finance page, we went through funding in this video a little bit earlier. So that was, you know how to fund using Bitcoin. The withdrawal, so this is your withdrawable balance up here. You just click on withdrawal. You have options of, I could withdraw 100% of it. It's going to charge me a 1% transaction fee, which is very, very good, 1% withdrawal fee. I can use perfect money, which means I can send it to my bank. I can use Bitcoin. I can send it to my Bitcoin wallet. I could use Ethereum, send it to my Ethereum wallet. I can use Advid Cash, which is basically kind of similar to perfect money there, okay? Just depending on which country you're in, maybe you might not be able to use perfect money. You can look into that. I'd highly recommend just using Bitcoin, though, because it seems to be the way to go. Down here is all your transactions. You can see all your commissions coming in. You can see your daily earnings there, that kind of stuff, okay? Next thing down here is your career page. So on this career page, you're going to see your team, okay? So I've got 83 people on my team. You're going to see your active members. I've got 20 people of those 80 people that have joined me. 20 people are now active. I've got a team turnover of $10,242. And down here, so this here, guys, you're going to start, if you're thinking of recruiting into the system, you're going to start at a 5% commission, which is good, okay? Because it's a stable place to start for the system. The system does not, it wouldn't be stable if the system started at, say, 16% commission. You got to work your way up through the commission stages. So you can see here, 5% commission is for any member that comes in that is funded and they're promoting the system. They're going to earn a 5% of anything that is funded through their referral link. Okay, so if you've went and you funded your account, I would make a commission off you. Okay, this here next level, once you have a team turnover of $3,000. Okay, which this is my team turnover here. Once you have a team turnover of $3,000, you're going to move up to 7% commission, or you can fund your way through the commission structure. So meaning, say you went and you funded $10,000 into the system, you would put yourself to 9% commission. So there are some people in the system that do that, guys. They come in, they fund $25,000, and they'll put their way, they'll put themselves all the way to this 10.5% commission, which is my next commission level. So once you hit the $25,000 team turnover, or you fund yourself to $25,000 in the system, you're going to get a $1,000 bonus. Okay, and you can see how this works. Okay, and the commission structure moves up as you move through the system here. Once you hit a $50,000 team turnover, you're going to earn a $2,000 bonus, and this is not commission, guys. This is bonus. Okay, you're earning 12% off their deposits and their repurchases in the system. Okay, 13% 100K, 14% 500K, and you get the team bonuses here. If you've done $500,000 in team turnover, the system's giving you a $20,000 bonus, and it goes all the way up to $25 million, which no one's achieved that yet, guys. Our leader, the leader in the system, which is a guy in Ukraine, I believe. He's made it to the $3,000 of team turnover, and he's got a $150,000 bonus, plus he's gotten all these other bonuses here. Okay, so the system is extremely wealthy. Just by looking at the commission structure, you can see that it is. Okay, so over here is your commissions. So this is your, all-time commissions, what I've earned through the system. There's your referral link. In my team training in the Facebook group, guys, I talk about how to recruit into the system and how I've got these 83 people from day one. I just record everything that I do. So make sure you get into that Facebook group. See the video below this video here. News, we went over that. Report, we went over that. Support, okay, so this is the support page here if you want to send in a support ticket. If you ever feel you need to ask a question and things, like I've messaged them twice, my referrals question, and then, I messaged them just saying, hey, I'm a new member and I just wanted to chat with the support, right? I do 6 months of research before I go and fund a website. So that was part of my research there, was to chat to the support. Your support ticket, you just basically fill out, what is the support ticket about, and ask your question, send in a request, and then it'll look like this over here, okay? And then when it gets resolved, they'll mark it as resolved, okay? If you ever have a question that is just about the system, guys, you can go and you can message me. How you do that is you just come down here and you can click this. This will connect with me on my Facebook page. Okay, so you can just go and you can send me a PM message. I totally don't mind people asking me questions, guys. I get questions all day long, and it's just I'm sponsoring you, so it's on me to help you out, right? Okay, so don't feel like, oh, I shouldn't message Drew because maybe he's busy or whatever. Just message me, guys. It can be any kind of question there, even if you think this is a dumb question. Message away, okay? There's the link to the Facebook group, but I talk about that in this video, okay? So next thing here I want to go over is we'll sit on the dashboard as I talk about this. I want to go over the Telegram bot. Okay, and this is the last thing that we need to really talk about here is the Telegram bot. So if I go back here, this is our Sincere Systems English chat group. Okay, so you'll see, there's a guy, he just got $20,000 bonus, a $5,000 bonus. Guys, you see this all day long. There's a daily profits from 2 days ago, I believe. And, you see stuff all day long in here, guys. There you go. There's a picture of one of their offices. Sincere Systems. They have about, I think, 3 or 4 offices. Really good stuff, okay? There's another lady. She got a $2,000 bonus. Really good stuff in there, okay? So I highly recommend you got to get into the Telegrams group because, guys, once you get into that Telegrams group, you see This is because right now it kind of feels like if you're not a member and you've just funded and you haven't talked to any other members, it kind of feels like, is this too good to be true or whatever? But once you get into the Telegram group and you meet people that have been in there for years, you see, holy shit, this is real. Like, this is like, guys, it hit me. It hit me that, man, this is like, I can't believe I found this system when I got into that Telegram group, because it was like, okay, this thing is real, right? So get into that Telegram group, guys. There's nothing holding you back, okay? So what I do here is I'm going to show you what I do, okay? So the Telegram group, once you go and you activate your Telegram bot, which is up here, there's a logo. I'll put that picture on my screen again there. It'll get you in the Telegram group. But here's the thing. If you want to get in there earlier, what I do is I send my teammates here. Actually, we'll just scroll down here and look. Okay, so there's one guy there. Okay, I send my teammates this message when they join me. Okay, so you've got the link to the English Telegram group, which is that group I just showed you with all the updates, and they show pictures of their staff, and they show that it's they're showing you that this is a legit company. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's been around for years, and to make you feel comfortable with your decision on joining, basically, is what they're doing in that group there. And I'm in that group. You can always, tag me and ask me questions if you want, or you'll meet my sponsor in there, who's one of the top people in the system. He's from the Ukraine. And then this here is a link to my 10K team, which is in the video below on this page, and, link to Sincere Systems and some data about the system, what they use for their trading software and stuff like that. And then also down here, I have a YouTube video link that goes to kind of a presentation video for just my new members that come in, just reassuring them that they've made the proper decision of joining the Sincere Systems. It's a 20-minute video just to show you the power of compounding. I show you how to use the calculator and all that kind of stuff, okay? So look for that message that I'm going to send to you through Telegram, okay? So next thing here I want to show you is the bot. So this is the bot here, okay? And this is the bot. When you click the button, you'll hook up this bot to your account, and it's going to show you the webinars. That's actually my sponsor there. It'll show you the webinars. It's going to show you your daily earnings. It's going to show you your commission structure. Okay, like you can see my commission structure there was at 7%, but if we go down here to today, I've got 9% commissions coming in. This is a commission from my downline. So it's structured. You're going to get commissions from your downline as well. So you see that's a 4% commission. There's a daily profits earnings there. So I made 1.2% profit, and it was like $50 or so. There's a commission there, 9% commission that came in yesterday. That was $16.74. So that was someone that funded like $200 or so. Okay. So that's how that works, guys. You need to hook up your bot so you can get all the updates, what's going on. It'll tell you when you fund. It'll tell you when if you have the system set on manually compound. Okay, so I'll show you about manually compound right now. Go over to your investments page. Shoot on down here. I really want to make this video under 6 minutes, but it doesn't look like it's going to be 6 minutes. How to manually compound your system. Like, you don't even have to log into your account again. Say you wanted to do the thing, which I talk about in some videos on my YouTube channel, of funding $100 and what I call is a set and forget. Okay, this is what I did for my wife. Made her account, funded $100, and I did the set and forget. I'm just going to forget about it for 5 years, and then in 5 years, I'm going to be like, hey, honey, log into your account. There's going to be $20,000 in there, basically. So in 5 years, I turned $100 into $20,000 for just, pretty cool thing to do. So I actually have a lot of members under me that are just doing that strategy. They're doing it for their wife, or they're doing it for their kid. The guys, this would probably pay a down payment to your kid's first house from $100. Maybe your kid's, 15 right now, right? And you're thinking, okay, in 5 years, I'm going to give my kid this account, and it's going to have 20,000 in it. And even this, guys, think about this. You could do this 5-year plan here with $100 for your family member, your kid, whatever. And that $20,000 is going to make about $3,000 a month of profit. Okay, for a young guy going to school, imagine that. Imagine him having her having an income of $3,000 as they're making their way through school. $3,000 a month, guys. from your $100 investment. So this is one thing, guys, that I really like to tell my teammates is there's things like that you can do. You can go and open an account for your wife or your kid or something and just drop $100 in there and just let it sit for 5 years, do its thing. And this is how you do it, okay? So you come over here, go to the manual, the system compound, okay? So I have mine set on right now for the system to compound for me, so I don't even have to log into my account. I don't have to look at anything. I just let it do its thing. I call it just let it rip. So it just rips for me. And then once a month, what it's going to do is it's going to go and take the profit that it made that month, and it's going to manually automatically compound it for you, okay? So what you can do, and I'll just do this in this video because obviously it's over 6 minutes. If you fund more than, I think it's $1,200, okay? If you fund more than $1,200, you're going to want to do a different strategy, okay? So like what I do with my big account, my $6,000 account, I guess it is right now. I do this, guys. I go and every time I make $105, I go and I manually compound. I manually repurchase. Like I go and hit the buttons myself inside the system and buy. Every time I see $105, I go and buy. Okay, so that's how you manually compound. We're building a manually compounding calculator right now. It should be done, I think, within this week. So we'll also have that manually compounding calculator that compounds at every $105 because this calculator here is compounding at every once a month. Okay, so you can see here if you are funded over $1,200, first off, you're making more percentage. You're making 9.30 instead of the 7.75%, right? Because you've moved up in your level here. You're you're almost at the 65.30. You're actually at this level here. You're almost at the 65.30, which is the 10.8. Okay. So you can see here that, you're making over $105 a month, so you can manually compound. You can actually compound faster than this calculator. So if you remember back there, I said if you have like a $5,000 start or so, like I did, you can actually turn your 2-year result into your 1-year result because you're manually compounding. Okay, like I go and I manually compound. I'm using my earnings, and I'm buying every time it hits $105. And I can actually buy about 4 to 5 times within the first month of earnings before this calculator, before the system can go and manually compound for me. So you can just go and build your account much faster, and you can turn, it's something like around your 2-year result turns into around your you can make this result into your like 1-year result if you manually compound if it's over $5,000, but you can start to manually compound at $1,200 because you can see here it earns around $111 or so. Okay, so that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, probably the best thing you can do other than funding and get going is to get into the groups, guys. Like get into the Telegram group here, see what the other members are doing. You can see all the daily performance. There's so much updates and news here that they do. Like, look at this guy just did a $2,000 bonus. These are people that have been in the system a while, right? Like he's a level 5. I'm a level 3 in the system. You can see they're real people in here, guys, chatting away. Like if you were to come in here and ask a question, you'd see someone would respond back to you. Okay, like it's really cool. They do updates about how much funds are actually in the system. Like you can see here, there's $10,300,000 of funds that are in the system right now. So guys, it's an extremely wealthy system. This lady just got a $5,000 bonus. Like extreme. Look, this guy got 100. These are all on the same day too. Okay, and these are real people. Like you'll see them comment back, like, "Oh, thank you, congratulations, oh, thank you," stuff like that. Like it's just really neat. It's different. I've never felt this experience with a fund to earn opportunity where they're actually they're giving team bonuses. You have a feeling that it's like like you can see it's successful. So it's a good feeling, right? Okay, so that's it from me, guys. Once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see all the video updates that I do. Every single day I show my account progress. So I highly recommend you subscribe to that channel, and I'll see you, in the next video here. See ya. Bye-bye.